Most people are slaves. They are slaves to a 9-to-5 desk, slaves to a massive mortgage, and slaves to the next big thing they're told to buy. They spend 40 years trading their limited life force for objects that eventually own them. They make 6 figures just to feel poor. They buy the Tesla to fit in at the office, and they stay at the office to pay for the Tesla. But I'm not in that race anymore. For the last 3 years, I've lived in the heart of this city with no job. My rent? $3,700. My income? Technically zero from a paycheck. And yet my net worth is higher today than the day I was laid off. Everyone asks, is he a trust fund baby? Did he get lucky with crypto? No, it's a system. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the actual numbers, the ego tax, and the exact math that allows me to grow my wealth while the rest of the city is stuck in traffic. Before the numbers, you have to understand the ego tax. Most people view a comfortable life as a series of upgrades. Better car, private apartment, no roommates. But I started viewing life through a different lens. The freedom ratio. Freedom equals passive yield divided by cost of living. If that number is greater than 1, you are the chairman of your life. If it's less than 1, you are a slave, no matter if you make $500,000 a year. I decided to hack the denominator. I didn't want to be a consumer in my life. I became an optimizer. I made my life so aerodynamic that my freedom ratio stays above 1 even when the stock market bleeds. This isn't about being cheap, it's about being unstoppable. Let's talk numbers. LA life without a paycheck is 90% strategy, 10% mindset. Rent, $1,100. I share a luxury 3-bedroom with 2 friends. House costs $3,700, but I refuse the $2,600 loneliness tax. That's $31K per year saved. Roommates equals cost sharing plus accountability plus friends. Phone, $40 T-Mobile family plan with 3 friends. This mobile plan provides free data roaming in whichever country I go. Car registration, $170 annually, $14.20 monthly. Car insurance, $45 for liability only. I drive a paid-off old Honda. In LA, your car is your identity. For me, my car is a freedom machine that costs me almost nothing to own. Health insurance, $100. Gym. You can't skip the leg day. Although I look like I've been skipping anyways. I always go with a 2-year plan for $300 with Crunch, which comes out to be $12.50. No sign-up fee or any hidden fees. And some other miscellaneous stuff like credit card, body wash, and things I can't think about right now. Let's be generous and make it around $150. Let's just round it to $1,450. Why? Because that's my survival baseline. Every dollar beyond that is an investment in my freedom. So the total fixed costs is $1,450 a month in one of the most expensive cities on earth. Here is the part where most people get it wrong. They think I'm just getting by. They couldn't be more wrong. After all my LA costs are paid, even without a job, I am net positive. Every single month, without fail, I inject at least $1,000 back into my engine, my portfolio of stocks and crypto. Think about the math. Most people working 9 to 5 in this city are net zero at the end of the month. They make $8,000, spend $8,000, and pray for the next direct deposit. I am building an empire while being unemployed. I am effectively hiring $1,000 worth of new digital soldiers every month to fight for my future. I'm not just surviving, I am aggressively expanding my territory. My income engine is working 24/7, growing my freedom even while I sleep, eat, or travel. I follow the data. Over the last 3 years, the S&P 500 has delivered over 15% annual returns. But because I focus on what I know, big tech, my portfolio of tech giants has delivered average annual returns exceeding 20 to 30%. But here is the secret sauce. It's not just about what you make, it's about what you keep. Since I've held these stocks for over a year, I qualify for long-term capital gains tax. Combined with the standard deduction, you can effectively realize about $47,000 in gains and pay $0 to the IRS. I'm not dodging taxes, I'm just playing by the rules they wrote for capital owners. Compare the math. The employee must earn roughly $70,000 gross salary to take home $47,000 after federal, state, and FICA taxes. They lose $23,000 in labor taxes and 2,000 hours of their life. The chairman realizes $47,000 from his portfolio, pays $0, and keeps 100% of his time. I start every year with a $23,000 head start over the average worker. This isn't a loophole, it's the reward for being a capital owner instead of a labor seller. There's a myth that FIRE means eating simple. Nope. I eat better than most people working 60 hours a week. Most professionals in LA eat out because they have to. They are too exhausted to cook, so they pay $20 for a mediocre salad delivered in plastic. I have the two greatest luxuries in the world: time and money. I have the time to go to the market, select the best ingredients, and cook exactly what I want. I'm not saving money at the cost of my palate. I'm upgrading my life because I own the time to do it right. Let's be honest. In the beginning, I was ashamed. When I pulled up in my 10-year-old Honda, I imagined everyone was looking at me with pity. I was projecting my own insecurities onto the world. But over these 3 years, after watching the sunrise in 15 different countries, from Kazakhstan to Tokyo, I realized a beautiful truth: nobody actually cares about you. People are too busy worrying about their own ego tax to notice your car. Today, I'm not ashamed. I don't feel poor in a shared house. I feel liberated. I look back at the version of me 3 years ago, the one who was scared and embarrassed, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for choosing temporary discomfort for permanent freedom. My worth isn't in my garage, it's in my calendar. This video isn't about being cheap. It's about taking your life back from the global plantation. I live in a shared house, I drive an old car, and I cook my own meals. In exchange, I own the world. If my engine fails tomorrow, I can always go back to tech. But until then, I refuse to spend my 30s, the prime years of my life, trapped in a cubicle. Some people call 33 the end of youth, but I call it the beginning of actual power. I have the energy of a 20-year-old, the wisdom of a 40-year-old, and for the first time, I actually own my time. And if you think living in LA is the only way to win, wait until you see the next video. I spent 30 days exploring the pyramids and the Nile 3 years ago, right after when I got laid off, and my entire month in Egypt cost less than my rent here in LA. I'll show you exactly how I lived like a king for the price of a shared room. Subscribe to join the 1% who decided to stop being slaves, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the Egypt breakdown. Let's see how far we can go.